Facebook family! Sometimes it's really weird starting these videos. Okay, wait, let me back up. It's always really weird starting these videos because one, I have to look at my face, and two, there aren't people here when I start, but a part of my brain knows that some people are going to watch this later, so I still can't just sit here silently because that's also weird, and it's all just so weird. But I secretly love it because fitness is just like life for me, and I honestly don't know what the last few weeks would look like if I didn't have this outlet to share and connect with people. So I appreciate all of you. That being said, I'm getting weird, silent, awkward because there's no one here, and I'm gonna. Oh, we have one person. I have to type the workout in for today in the chat, and it's kind of a long one. While you're waiting, I need you to get 2 objects of similar weight, and they should be on the light end of the spectrum. So for me, I've got some organic pumpkin and some black beans that God knows how long they've been sitting in my cupboards. Oh, well, this one expired in 2018, so I'm gonna say it's been in there a while. But yeah, while I'm typing up the workout, what I need you to do is find 2 light-ish objects that you can hold in your hands. If you're someone who's fortunate enough to have dumbbells at home, I'm going to say somewhere between 3 to 12 pounds, wide spectrum because wide range of abilities. We're going to be doing a whole lot of pushing them up over our heads. So don't get anything that's slippery. Not that I can imagine anything that is, but yeah, you know what I mean. Oh, also, you might want to get music because I can't play any through Facebook, which means you either listen to me breathe heavy or you bring your own music. All right. So I'm just going to go ahead and get started. It's a long workout today. Our focus is that today is about tomorrow. Super hard to understand and remember. And I hate to project too far into the future, but the thing is, consistency today equals results tomorrow. What does that mean in the gym? If I show up every day and I put in just a little bit of effort, I'm going to have much better results than if I show up on one day, put in massive amounts of effort, and then take 4 days off and then repeat again. So it's those small little pieces that build over time that are important. The same is true for habits. If you're a Brene Brown nerd out there, she talks about trust in a beautiful way in her book, Rising Strong. I don't know if she talks about it on her podcast or anything, but she says trust is putting marbles in the jar, right? It's not those big monumental things. It's those little things day by day, remembering a parent's name or a birthday or checking in after something happened. So today is about tomorrow, for me, is a way of saying the small things we do today build a foundation for future success. So if you show up today and you do half the workout, you did half the workout. Thank you. And what I've done is kind of model the workout after this structure, where we're not going to be huffing and puffing and going super fast like normal. We're going to be slowing it down and doing some concentric and eccentric isolation. We're really going to squeeze our muscles. And that's building strength for tomorrow. We might leave today feeling like, that wasn't as good as some of Lisa's other workouts. But hopefully over the next few days, you'll feel the work that you did setting in. Not that I want you sore, but just kind of show you that concept of sometimes you need to slow it down and focus on the small pieces with intention rather than just piling on a bunch of intensity and then needing a break for a while. Okay. Lots of talking, per the usual. I'm going to do it a little different because I do have some stuff to type. While I'm typing, I'd like you to warm up. So the first thing I want you to do is arms side to side 10 times and then up and down 10 times. So go ahead and do that while I type the workout. All right, now that you've swung your arms side to side, do the same thing with your legs. So it's going to be front and back 10 times, and then side to side 10 times. Okay, you go ahead and do that while I finish typing up this workout. All right, isometrics is the name of the game. I'm going to be calling out the timer. What you'll see if you look in the comments and as we go through, it looks like 3 mini workouts or accessory pieces, and that's kind of what it's modeled after. I'll give you minimal rest between to set up, but we are going to start with our shoulders. So you will need your 2 light-ish objects. We're going to press them overhead 30 times. Then we're going to leave them there for 30 seconds, really focusing on our core. And then we're going to press 30 more times, another hold, and repeat. Then we'll take a rest, and we'll move on to squats. We'll do our rounds there, which I'll explain when we get there. We'll take a small rest, and then we'll move to our core for our finisher. So unless I have any questions, we can get started. Second. Okay. My garage is kind of a mess today. Quarantine life. All right, so we are going to get started. When you're pressing overhead, one thing I just want to remind you is if we press out to the side, we're really holding the object. But if we keep our elbow towards our ear, as close to our head as possible, it's more stacked of our joints, and it's going to be a better movement and a little bit easier. So go ahead and get your music started. I'll get the timer. It's a fitness party. All right, in 3, 2, 1, we are going to do 30 strict press. So you just want to press straight up, bring it down to your arms. Remember, it's not about speed today, it's about quality. I'll show you from the side. Try to stay nice and tight. Don't arch. Keep yourself nice and tight. Hopefully you're counting your own reps, because I am hopeless when it comes to that. Think I'm at 20? Actually have no idea. All right, and here's the fun part, 30 seconds. You'll see I took a step. I like to make my base nice and strong and push up towards the ceiling and press down to the floor. Don't forget to breathe. Five more seconds. And right into 30 more strict press. Now I know some of you might be out there like, oh, this lady's acting like a fool lifting with some canned food. Let me tell you what. I can put 200 pounds over my head during a clean and jerk. Right now, I'm absolutely miserable with these cans. Don't underestimate those light weights, my friends. Whew. I'm being really stubborn. I want to take a break. I know there's at least one person out there watching this video. I'm trying to hang on. You can take a break if you need to. I think I'm talking to both of us. All right. And 30 more seconds for me. This is where I like to think happy thoughts, spell words, count numbers, beg for this 30 seconds to be over. whine and cry about it. But I remember today's about tomorrow. You work today. Woo. All right, one more round. 30 more strict press and another 30-second hold. I'm going to do it in sets of 5 because this pumpkin beans, they got me. Maybe I switch. Maybe pumpkin's lighter. The verdict is no. They're the same. Remember though, I have 10 more. You really don't want to get sloppy even as you go, so don't let yourself lose your core. Keep nice and tight and try to push straight up. All right, 4 more and then I'm going for my last hold. Remember, elbows to ears. This sucks less. Ah, 5 more seconds. Okay. Wow. Sometimes I even surprise myself with how bad those are. But by bad I mean good. I am building strength for tomorrow and probably some soreness. So first part. Next, we're going to move on to doing a similar style of workout for squats. I recommend that you have a chair or a bench. If it's below the knee, that's going to work better for you. So go ahead and grab one of those. I'll be right back. Corona life means I'm always on my computer and need to charge it. Okay. So again, we are going to do that isolated hold. I didn't go through it in the warm-up because we're going to do it together, but first you're going to squat down slowly to the bench or chair on your left leg, then your right leg, and then we're going to do 15 squats to kind of work it out. If you're squatting down, I recommend putting your leg out in front of you and just going down like that, but I'm a little reckless. You can, let me see, tuck, maybe it's better if I just do it here. You can tuck the back foot like a curtsy as you squat down, right to that bench, okay? So we're gonna do a nice, slow 10-second descent. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You go ahead and stand up. Switch to your right leg. Do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whew. Stand up and 15 squats. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and switch to my other leg for our second round. And good. After you've done both legs, 15 more squats. We're going to do this 5 times. Don't forget to think happy thoughts. That's important. How slow can you go? How slow can you go? Ah. It's really normal to have different experiences on each leg. We're all kind of unbalanced. If you're really struggling, focus on squeezing your glutes, but it's super powerful. And thinking about keeping your weight flat on your feet. About 3 rounds. All right, 15 more squats. All right, last round for me. Another tip is send your hips back, then down. That usually helps. Hips back, and down. And last set of squats. Whew. That's it. All right. We have one more move. Sorry if I'm making you dizzy. My charger didn't reach. And technical difficulties. Again, I'm into fitness, not technology. All right. The last little burner is just 2 pieces. We're going to start with 20 crunches, so just our shoulders off the floor. And then from there, we're going to go into a banana shape called the hollow hold. There we go. All right. So go ahead, get down. Let's do 20 crunches. All right. And then from that 20th crunch, we're going to go into a hollow hold. So pull that belly button down to the spine. You can put hands overhead at your side. You can bend your knees or leave them straight. Just think happy thoughts. That's the important part. 5 more seconds. And relax. Back to 20 crunches. It's our last time though. All right. I'm toast, so I'm going with the bended knee version. Five more seconds. I just realized we were supposed to do a 10-second hold. And this is why you don't put Coach Lisa in charge of math. Because that 20 seconds was awful. I was like, whose idea is this? And then I remembered it was mine. And then I remembered I had a different idea, which would have been better. And I'm so sorry for anyone that did it for 20. But yeah, today is about tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll be more careful with the time. But I hope you had fun. That was great. Quick little workout. And we can think about today's focus while we're stretching. The first one we're going to do is a pigeon. So you start on all fours. You're going to pull your knee up between your hands. Then you're going to kick your foot in while you slide your other leg back. That allows you to just lay over. If you're like, Coach Lisa, I don't feel anything, you can take that foot and make it perpendicular to your body and lay over it that way. Keep stretching, breathing. Remember, think about little seeds you can plant today. Maybe you don't get to everything on your to-do list. Maybe, something doesn't go right. You miscount something in a workout or somewhere else in your life. Give yourself some grace and think about how those set you up for more success tomorrow. Maybe you only do a little bit of everything, but tomorrow you have a little less to do. All right, back to all fours. So we're going to pull the opposite knee up. Go to the side so you can kind of see how this works. I pull the knee up, I tuck my foot over, and then I push that back leg back. And that allows me to stretch the opposite side hip. I do recommend just folding over, but I feel weird like I'm taking a nap on Facebook Live. Alright, from here, we want to stretch our shoulders, and whatever bench or chair you use, you can reuse, or if you have something standing up works really well too. But basically, you're going to put your hands about thumb width apart in front of you, and then drop your head down, okay? You want to keep nice straight arms, and you should feel this stretch right here in that lat armpit area. Just drop your head through. And then come back to all fours and put your hands out to the side, nice and wide, and drop your shoulder down, back up, shoulder down, back up, and repeat 10 times per side. All right. And then last but not least, if you have any comments, let me know. Today's out, tomorrow too. Go ahead and reach out to somebody. They might not answer you, or you might have a discussion, but you never know how down the road that little gesture could impact a human in your life, or maybe even a complete stranger, right? Like, we've all heard stories of a stranger giving someone a smile on one of their lowest days and how it helped change the trajectory of that moment for a human being. Just kind of be really forward thinking and kind to yourself in the universe by planting things today and really every day. That being said, remember, we're here for you every day. So our Facebook Live events, we have everything from meditation to coffee with dad, or lessons on the run with John Westfall. He drops some golden nuggets, and he's also hilarious. It's a great way to start the day. We have fitness. Brandon comes with an hour-long version. We have Brian Quinn with his Saturday boot camps. I mean, really, I feel like maybe I'm a little biased as part of the ROCovery family, but we have the board covered. But we also have one-on-one, so we have peers available, and I am fortunate to be one of them and work with a team of amazing individuals, where you can contact ROCovery through email, through Facebook Messenger, through our main line, and you can get hooked up with a peer to help support you through your recovery and just kind of be there for you. The information is on our Facebook. And if not for you, pass it along. You never know who's going to see that tomorrow or in the future. So, thanks. Oh, I just noticed Pat O'Connell, your name. I love all my people, but in particular, Pat is an inspiration. I met him once, and the next time I saw him, he still had his ROCovery wristband. He's part of our emerging Watertown community, and he's been killing his workouts out there. So happy to see you, Pat, as well as everyone who joined in. Yeah, I'm in that rambly stage. I need to go drink some water. Stay awesome. See you guys tomorrow at 3 o'clock.